Hey guys, so if you're watching this when the video first comes out, then congratulations, you pretty much knew me before I was cool and famous. I haven't quite switched up on my day ones yet, but that's the goal by the end of 2026. But seriously, if you are watching my videos for the first time, then I completely understand. You know nothing about me. Like, who is this Ryan Higa, Bobby Lee, EvanTube HD, Guava Juice, Duke Dennis clone? Well, that's exactly why I'm making this video today. Instead of me introducing myself as a YouTuber, I'm gonna be letting the internet expose me by introducing myself as a YouTuber. Does that make sense? But essentially in this video, I'm going to be doing a bunch of BuzzFeed and intelligence quizzes to pretty much show you guys the inside of It's Canon TV's brain. What could go wrong? And hopefully by the end of this video, you guys can see that I'm not just another Marlon clone. I'm actually a person that's worth watching till the end of this video or the 10-minute mark. I am talking way too much. Okay, let's just go. Alright everybody, welcome to the internet. So the first thing I want to get out the way is some personality quizzes. Hopefully I find some things about myself that I didn't even know. But yeah, let's just get into it. I don't really know what I'm expecting right now, but let's go. Make a sandwich and we'll correctly guess your zodiac sign. If you can identify these classic 90s sitcom from a single frame, you're obviously a millennial with... There are 100 iconic black movies on this checklist. How many have you seen? Guys, I can't lie to you. I don't think I am the right group for these quizzes. Also, why am I so white? It's a little personal, but I know your dream career based on the Disney Channel movies you choose. As a matter of fact, that actually sounds pretty interesting. Who knows, maybe my dream career isn't doing YouTube. Maybe it's acting for a Disney Channel show. Maybe a Dan Schneider show. Who knows? I probably should say that on here, but choose a... I'm assuming DCOM stands for a Disney movie. High School Musical, Lemonade Mouth, Teen Beach Movie, Let It Shine. I can't lie to you, I do not know any of these movies. The only one I've watched is probably Teen Beach Movie when I was like 8. Yeah, no, I have not touched any of these movies before. It's crazy. Okay, I don't know if you guys are gonna think I'm weird, but as a Disney kid who grew up on Disney Channel, I've never watched Descendants, but it's the only movie on this list that I recognize. This one, I recognize this one. I love this movie. Good Luck Charlie was my childhood. Phineas and Ferb Across the Second Dimension. What a banger of a movie. Hell yeah, we're picking that one. Okay, so where are my results? Oh, maybe I forgot to pick one. Oh! Guys, I was made to be an actor slash influencer. That's actually crazy. If I don't blow up on YouTube, you guys are probably gonna see me on Broadway. If any big industry is watching me right now and you guys need a 6'5" Filipino male, I'm right here. Hire me. Gen Z men built a secret language about looks. How much of it do you understand? Well, BuzzFeed, you just happened to stumble upon the biggest looks maxer of 2026. Clavicular is gonna get mogged by me. Let's get into this. Clavicular, a 20-year-old streamer widely considered the face of looks maxing, closed the runway show, blah 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 blah. Don't care. Clavicular was mid-gesture gooning when a group of foids spiked his cortisol level. Guys, I can't take this here. Is this real? This is a real sentence? What does gesture gooning mean? Okay, let's break this down. So, the root word gesture means to be funny. Gooning, if you're under the age of 12, please click off this video. When a group of foids spiked his cortisol levels. I know what cortisol is. That's human biology. Foids, I don't... Let me use my phone a friend, actually. Yo, Trevin, I'm filming a YouTube video right now. You're my phone a friend. So do you wanna help me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, are you ready?
Hello, YouTube.
Nice. Okay, anyways. Clavicular was mid-gesture gooning when a group of foids spiked his cortisol levels. What does gesture gooning mean? Is it A, acting like a clown for attention, B, doing intense cardio, C, playing video games badly, or D, eating junk food on stream?
Wait, what was the question?
This is real, by the way. This is like a real quiz.
Wow. Okay, well, I'm pretty confident it's A. There's a slight chance that it could be D, But normally people don't talk about gooning in reference to food.
Uh-huh.
They talk about gooning.
Thanks for really getting in depth on this, dude.
I think B and C are off the table.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I'll get back to you when I finish this thing.
Stay safe.
Thank you. All right. Now that we got one out of the way, what does foid mean? It's not android robots. I'm pretty sure foid means like a little a woman? Derogatory incel slang? First of all, we do not call women anything except for goddesses and princesses, so there's no way it would be woman. Police officers? I don't really see clavicular jerking off to police officers. I think I'm gonna have to go with annoying fans. No! It was women? Nah. This clavicular guy, we gotta set him straight. What does cortisol level means? That's easy. That's your guys. Cool. So let's just skip past this. The wage ceiling NPC got completely height mogged at the gym by a GigaChad. What is a wage ceiling? I don't think an NPC is necessarily a good thing, so I'm gonna assume that it's somebody making minimum wage. No, it's working a dead-end job with no hope. Okay, cool. So it's any streamer, YouTuber, etc. NPC. Come on, guys. I know what this is. I played GTA 5 a couple times. San Andreas. Been there, done that. I know a lot about height mogging. I'm 6'5". Giga Chad. Oh, come on, guys. This is classic brain rot terminology. We all know what Giga Chad means. An extremely attractive, dominant man. Okay, so we did better than the last one. That's good. I think I'm really starting to pick up on this. She is looks maxing with soft max techniques, but honestly, she just Mew and stopped being black pilled. Ooh, with soft max. I'm assuming that's somebody who's trying to looks max, but just isn't doing a good job. Only doing easy workouts? Clearly not. Non-surgical self-improvement. Okay, cool. Let's just look at the context. Okay, let's back up. Look at the context of this. She is looks maxing, so she is trying to maximize her looks with non-surgical improvements. But honestly, she should just Mew. She should just reshape her jawline and stop being black pilled. Okay, I'm assuming being black pilled is like the opposite of looks maxing. Woo! All right, let's go. My SMV is tanked because I am a sub 5 frame cell who keeps getting bone mashed by life. There's levels to this shit. I'm assuming that is sexual market value, perceived dating worth. That sounds like the most viable answer. Let's do it. Hell yeah, dude. I'm really starting to pick this up. I don't know. Maybe I should be an incel on the internet. What does frame cell mean? I don't know if you guys have heard, but there's this recent news. It's pretty big on the internet. It's called clavicular getting frame mogged by an ASU frat leader. I know a thing or two about frame cells. I guess not. Never mind. Guys, I am dangerously fluent in looks maxing. Does that make me a mogger? Yeah, I think this is a bit sad that I know all this. I think it's a bit... I really got to reflect on my life and kind of see that this is not something I want to do. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in myself. Let's move on to the next one. Sorry, only people with actual survival skills can pass this quiz, and I bet you're not one of them. Well then, BuzzFeed. Guess what? I actually am pretty good at surviving. I've gone on a hike before. I've never gone camping or been in the wilderness or actually did anything that requires surviving, but I feel like I could do it. I played Minecraft. If you're lost in the wilderness, you should follow a river or stream downstream to find civilization. This is fucking common ball knowledge, okay? I've watched that one dinosaur movie. I forgot what it's called, but it's gonna be right here on screen because I'm gonna eventually remember it. But I remember the big dinosaur was telling the baby dinosaur, follow the river and you'll find home. So yes, you should actually. You can safely drink your own urine if you have no water available. I mean, I wouldn't want to. I think so. I've definitely seen people drinking piss before. Okay, that's gonna sound really weird, but I've heard scenarios of survival movies where they do that. So I'm gonna say yes. Oh, I knew that. No, I was just testing out BuzzFeed. Okay, let's go. Moss always grows on the north side of trees, making it a reliable navigation tool. I actually do know this. I don't know how I know that. What movie do I know that from? But yes, yes. No, okay, never mind. I'm a fucking liar. If you're bitten by a snake, you should immediately suck out the venom. No, actually, because then you're just gonna end up swallowing the venom, which will kill you faster. So, no. Exactly. Eating snow is a good way to stay hydrated in winter survival situations. If it's yellow snow, no. If it's regular white snow, probably. No. Wait. Wait. Yeah, wait, no. I don't know. I'm gonna say yes. No. Okay, cool. I'm doing a horrible job. I need to go outside and touch some grass sometime soon. The average person can start a fire by rubbing 2 sticks together in just a few minutes. Not me. If you're in a lighting storm, lying flat on the ground is the safest position. Under a roof is the safest position. Are they fucking dumb? Say yes? No? No? Lying flat increases your contact with the ground current, instead crouching on the balls of your feet with heels together, minimizing ground contact will stay low. I'll definitely remember that next time I'm stranded in the middle of nowhere and there's a thunderstorm going on. Cool. If you're stranded in the desert, you should travel during the day to cover more ground. No, you should travel at night because it's colder. Is the highest possible ground always the safest place to build a shelter? No, because you have eagles and pigeons and pterodactyls. You can tell how long until sunset by holding your hand up to the horizon and counting You can tell how long until sunset by holding your hand up to the horizon and counting finger widths. Is the sun out right now? Hold on. I'm trying to see. I'm just kidding. I can't see the sun. It's on the other side of the house. If you're lost in the woods at night without a flashlight, you should keep moving to stay warm. True. I didn't even process the question. I was still thinking about the fact that I said flashlight. If someone is experiencing hypothermia, you should give them alcohol to warm them up quickly. I mean, shit, I'd want some. Lastly, the North Star Polaris can help you navigate, but only in the northern hemisphere. Well, the thing is, I don't live in the North Pole, so I don't fucking know why I would need to know this question. True. Ooh, 17 out of 30. What is that? A failing grade? 17 out of 30. That's a percent. That's a 56.67. I'm pretty sure that's failing. Or a D minus. Cool. If you guys start sending me video ideas, don't do anything survival or nature related, because that's probably going to be my last video, if I'm being honest. Alright guys, to finish off this video, it's gonna be another BuzzFeed quiz, but it's also sort of like an intelligence test, because if you guys don't know, I feel like you could kind of tell from the way I talk, but I am from the US. So how well do I really know the 50 states? Because there are 50 states in the United States of America. Fun fact. Can you actually identify them when you see their outlines? It's one thing to rattle off state names from memory, but recognizing their actual state on a map is a whole different challenge. Think you can speed through 14 of them in just 60 seconds? Come find out. I'm actually scared, guys. This might be life or death for me. Okay, let's put some stakes on this. If I fail, I gotta move out of America. And I gotta move to the Philippines. Back to the Philippines. Yep. Let's do this. Okay. Texas. Whoa. Hold on. That's not New York, because New York is more like this kind of shape. I'm gonna say that is Washington. That's Washington because it's the top border. Which US state is this? Ooh, that's Georgia, because I know that the two Carolinas are like shaped like that. No. Okay, which US state is this? Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas. They're all the same. They're all the same. Iowa, Nebraska. Okay, cool. Wyoming, Ohio, Pennsylvania. I know it's not Ohio because Ohio is very square. And Wyoming, no idea what that looks like. Pennsylvania, yes. Boom. Florida, easy. Come on, guys. Ohio, Idaho, or Iowa. Once again, 3 exactly of the same states. Iowa, cool. Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama. Okay, cool. I just totally guessed that one. Ooh, it's not Tennessee. It's not Kentucky. It's West Virginia. This is. Ooh, whoa. Okay, Montana. No. Okay, time's up. Time's up. Time's up. Ooh. Okay. Not horrible. This is slightly above the worst score I could have gotten, so shit, I'll take it. Next video might have to be a moving out video, but yeah. Cool, I'll see you guys later.